Correspondent Joe Moeller, he's live on the ground in Minneapolis with an inside look at how this fraud just got so bad. Joe, what can he tell us?
And good morning to both of you. It's interesting hearing those fraud hearings here in the state of Minnesota. Well, after 22 different locations were raided just 2 days ago, including the one behind me here, we sat down with Faye Bernstein. She's a compliance specialist at the Minnesota Department of Health Services. She says she's not aware of anybody being let go as of right now when it comes to all this fraud. And she gave us an inside look at how this all got so bad.
What's your initial reaction to the raids that took place?
It tells us that Nick Shirley is right. And then my next thought is just, and I think the general public says this too, is so when is there going to be accountability for this? When is somebody going to get fired? Either people knew and looked the other way, which is, I think, a fireable offense, or they didn't know, which means they were completely unqualified for their job, and that's a fireable offense.
Having been there for 20 years, were there ever any red flags?
I saw a lot of red flags starting 7 or 8 years ago in our contracting, and that's really what I know the most about. We had a lot of really risky things we were doing. When I started speaking about what I was seeing, you start with your supervisor and you go up and up. I was getting nowhere. On good days, it would be where someone that definitely should have known what I was talking about would just stare blankly at me. I mean, I at one point was walked out, and then I was actually trespassed. And then I was investigated over many, many months, probably about a year.
Because you were reporting something?
Yeah, because you see, when you report things, what was the playbook then, and I think still is that you are right away called racist. In order to fix it, I still think a lot of people have to be fired.
Interesting talking to her, and I asked her if there's been any changes so far with all of these different locations that they're looking into. She says right now at the DHS here in Minnesota, they are revalidating these locations, which basically looking at them once again to make sure that they are legit. And she says she is noticing that there are less locations seeking to be revalidated as of right now. We also did reach out to the Minnesota Department of Health Services for comments, and we have yet to hear back. I'll send it back to both of you.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is NEWSMAX. It's real news for real people.